Okay, today I'm gonna show you two different equations that we can use when we're writing equations of lines. The first equation you can use is slope-intercept form, and that's whenever they give you a y-intercept. Okay, it's very easy if they already gave you the y-intercept to just look for the slope and write it in slope-intercept form, which is y equals mx plus b. Okay? What is m? What is this called? It's the slope. Okay? And the slope is found doing the rise over the run. So in a little bit, we'll find the slopes of these two doing rise over run. What is the b called? It's the y-intercept. And that's found on the y-axis. So this is the y-intercept, and this is the y-intercept. Okay? What's this number? -1. So my b for this one is -1 because it's the y-intercept. What is my b for this one? -2. So I'm halfway done. All I need to do is find the slope, rise over run. And this is the one that you guys get a little bit confused about, so pay attention. Right here, from this point to this point, I'm going down 2 over 2. Down 2 over 2. So write it down, -2 over 2. Put it in decimals and see what it gives you. What does it give you in decimals? -2 divided by 2 is -1. So my slope is -1 for this one. -1. So once you have the slope and the y-intercept, you can write the equation of the line. And we'll write it in just a little bit, okay? Let's find the slope of this one from here to here. Now I'm going up and over, right? It's like stairs. This one went down and over. This one went up and over. How many up? 3. Up 1, 2, 3. Over how many? 4. So my rise is 3, my run is 4. 3 over 4. Put it in decimals. See if you can reduce it. 3 divided by 4 gives me a decimal number. Press the fraction button and it stays the same. So it does not get reduced anymore. My slope is 3/4, positive. Positive 3/4. Okay, so once you have the m and the b for both of them, you can write the equation just like this. M goes in front of the x, b goes by itself. So for this one, it would be y equals, what's my m? -1 x. What's my b? -1, so it's -1. That's my equation. Okay? If I put this in decimals, it's going to look like this right here. So let's go type it. Y equals -1x minus 1. Here's my y-intercept, right? And if I add a table, it adds more points. Those are the points that I had. That's the same. Es lo mismo. The next one, y equals, what's my m? 3/4. X, don't forget your x. What's my b? -2. So if I type this equation in the calculator, it should look like this one. Y equals 3/4 x minus, oops, scoot it over, x minus 2. Okay? Y-intercept, x-intercept, and then the other one's somewhere up here. Okay, you always have to make sure that it does give you the same equation, that it is the same. You can also remember the slope man. I'm going to draw it over here. Slope man, positive, negative, undefined, and 0. These are zeros, right? This is a U for undefined. So you can remember it that way. On the bottom, now we're doing point slope form. Point slope form is when they give you a point, right, and a slope. If they give you a point and a slope, then you can use point slope form, and that's y minus y1 equals m parentheses x minus x1. So now the slope is on the outside of the parentheses. Okay? So x1, y1 is a point, and m is your slope, which equals the rise over run. So right here, let's look for the slope first. I think the slope is easiest. Here, you're going down and over. Down how many? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Down 6, so it's a negative 6 because you went down, and over 2. So negative 6 over 2, divide it, gives you a negative 3. My slope for this one is negative 3. Okay? What's the slope for this one? If I go up and over, I went up 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and over 1. So what's 5 over 1? 5 divided by 1? It's 5. So my slope is 5. Okay, so now all we need to do is find a point. And it doesn't matter which one you pick. You can pick this one or you can pick this one. It doesn't matter. I'm just going to pick this one right here. What point is this? Negative 4, 4. Negative 4, comma, 4. I'm going to put it right here. Negative 4, comma, 4. And then over here, I'm going to pick this one down here, which is 2, comma, negative 2. So I'm going to put it right here, 2, comma, negative 2. And it doesn't matter which point you use. You can use whichever point you want. And then we're going to follow the formula. This is the formula. You're going to put here the y, here the x, and here the m. Okay? So I'm going to start with y minus my y. What's my y? 4 equals m negative 3 parentheses x minus my x negative 4. Okay? When you have minus a negative, that's the same thing as plus. Cuando veas esto, minus a negative, you're going to put plus. So it's y minus 4 equals negative 3 parentheses x plus 4. The sign is going to change. Okay? So this is my equation for that one. Let's do the equation for the other one. Let's move this over a little bit. I want to let me move it. Okay, so this is my point. This is my x and my y. This is my m. So my slope, my equation is going to be y minus what? -2. So minus a negative, I change it, right? So it's plus 2 equals 5 is m parentheses x minus my x, which is 2. Okay? I'm just going to try one. Let's try to put this one in the calculator, and let's make sure that we have this point and that it looks like that. So let's type it in the calculator. Y plus 2 equals y plus 2 equals, what was it? 5 parentheses x minus 2 close parentheses. Okay? And then open the table. Oh, it won't give me the table. But I can add a point. The point that I saw was, let's see, 2 comma negative 2. So let's type it. 2 comma negative 2. Close it. Oops. And make sure that it's on the line. Is it on the line? Yes. That means it is my equation that I just wrote down. So today you're going to do a quizzes. So if you go to, on the graph, it has the quiz code. This is the code for homework. This is the homework code if you ever want to bring your grade up or didn't get to do it in class. So I'm going to put the code for today in on the board. So go to quizzes and wait for the code.